plus the homies, Outcast Paranormal, and everybody else from Florida. Me and Flat Rock came up here through the night, and we're camping at Cades Cove tonight, so man, it's gonna be legendary. Here we are in Gatlinburg, such a cool spot in the mountains. So much to see, so much to do. Ripley's Moving Theater, the Hollywood stars. You got people dressed up. Herbie, Kirby, so much more. Oh, from the Avengers. Very cool. Transformers.
Right there, Bubba.
Fast and the Furious. Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw, that's where I think.
Flintstones, Judgment Day, Terminator.
Yeah. Dixie.
We're here in Gatlinburg, and I found my friend Anita. So nice to finally meet you in real life, you know, virtual friends to real life. Tangible, yes. How did the Alabama Bigfoot conference go that you hosted just recently?
Well, I still have my hair. I didn't pull it all out trying to get ready for it, but it was great. Everybody was great. We had about 200 people to start, and that's a good start.
Yeah.
Good vendors, and I'm looking forward to this coming next year. We're already getting speakers lined up, and of course, Connor Flynn's going to be one of them.
Yes,
We're excited.
yes.
Ryan's going to be one of our. It's going to be our master of ceremonies.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome too.
It's going to be awesome.
That's a dynamic duo right there.
We got Steve Coles,
Very
so
cool.
far from New York, and possibly Adam Davies.
Wow, you're already working hard. Yeah,
We're gonna get it ahead.
Unrolling it. That's
I'm not
very.
gonna wait the last minute for anything.
I love it. And you've had a lot of supernatural encounters in your life. Could you give us one short story, you know, that is a little spooky?
I have the first Bigfoot I saw was on a date in 1979 on Cheehaw Mountain in Alabama, the highest point in Alabama. Kept throwing rocks at us. The guy had kind of pushed me back on the rock to try to steal a kiss or whatever.
Oh.
And we got pine cones and little pebbles thrown at us, and we got down off the rock, and there it was about 50 yards out in the field. Beautiful, beautiful, but I was scared to death.
Oh, I could imagine.
The second one I saw in January this past year was on a back road on my nursing route, and I wasn't scared, but I don't know what I'd have done if I'd have run out in the field after it.
Yeah.
I might have been scared then, but loving this, and I think it's so much to have that ultimate respect and admiration for these creatures.
Definitely, the connection to the forest too, and it's all just natural, and it's inside our DNA to explore for more. You know, it's our duty as an earthling to do this.
Definitely.
For sure. Well, a pleasure meeting you, and I'm
Thank
looking
you, Connor.
forward to the future memories.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. I just finished an awesome video with these two documentarians. Man, what brings you to this conference, and what you guys up to?
Well, we just drove up from Athens, Georgia this morning. Got up really early. I slept too late. Left at like 6:30 in the morning. Got here. You know, like to keep it old school. Shoot on videotape. We make some short films together occasionally. Usually terrible things, bad cop shows. I'm working on a slasher movie right now. It's an Italian giallo film called Your Grisly Demise is My Cruel Desire. So
I love that. That's like right up on my alley, man. What is your guys' channel, and where can we find some of your work?
Oh, it's just on YouTube. Yeah, it's just my name, Tyler Ortel.
We'll find it. Yeah, that's amazing. I want to see some of these noir cop buddy thrillers. You know?
There's some stuff over there.
I'm just the gopher. He's the.
Yeah, we just like to screw around with old cameras and cobble together for good productions. But yeah.
My filmmaker buddies, Jack McClellan and Mitchell Cole, will get a kick out of this. You know, filmmakers find filmmakers. So very excited.
Sweet.
Thank you guys. Take it easy. Keep up the good vibes. Yes. Oh yeah. Paranormal podcast. Very cool. Very cool. West Virginia, East Tennessee, hauntings and lore. Very cool. What's up, fellas?
You can take a card if you want.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. I'll be back too.
All right.
Creek Geeks. Very cool. And the Yeti Bar boys. I've been waiting to meet these guys.
I know that voice.
Oh yeah. We found the Yeti Bars booth, live and direct. How cool, man. Virtual friends turned real life. How is your Tennessee trip going so far?
It's been a long drive, but we made it here to the convention. Business is going good. Everybody likes what they see. The Bobby Bigfoot selling great. We can't just thank everybody enough for having us. Of course, we want to thank Bigfoot and Non for coming over and checking us out. We have a few other friends in the back. We just want to say thank you very much to the whole Bigfoot Nation. Thank you.
And can you walk us through a couple of these flavors right here?
Absolutely. So this is our Glacier Bar. Right here, everybody's used to seeing it being solid blue. We changed it up.
I like that.
And right here's our orange bark bar. This is orange with cinnamon in it. This is one of our top sellers. This is our Dixie Cryptid bar, named after the man himself.
Yes.
Right here.
Killer
Forest
Cam.
Fresh. This is our newest one that's taken over the market. This is our best seller right now. It's pine and cedar. No tar in it, promise you that. Hippie number one, as always, got to be a hippie.
Yes.
And this is our convention exclusive. Sorry guys, you can't buy this one. You had to be here today.
That's really cool. What's it made out of?
All of this is made out of fats that you put in your body every single day. Literally, you can cook with all of this and eat it. I don't recommend you doing it with our bars, but literally, just made from everyday oils. There's no chemicals, there's nothing in it. If you can't eat it, then you shouldn't bathe it. Straight up, that's all it is.
That's rad, man. I love that. I'm all about the natural way, because in this corporate world, they're poisoning us, and we want to stay alive.
If you got anything that's got a metal in it, you're not going to remember it anyway down the road.
You're right. And let's hear about Bobby's Bigfoot, because this caught my eye right when I joined the Yeti Bar family. So to meet, the mind behind it is very cool too.
Oh yeah. I got the idea years ago. Named after my stepfather Bobby. Main character Rachel, my wife.
Oh, nice to meet you. Very
I
cool.
Try something fun for kids to actually enjoy. Something, not the everyday thing. So I'm trying to go for a whole series, but working on book 2.
Yeah, very cool, man. And I'm pumped for the future. And it's got beautiful animation, beautiful colors, and I'm sure a beautiful story too.
The illustrator did a wonderful job.
About Bobby Bigfoot, you can actually go on YetiBars.net. We actually endorse this book. This is an amazing children's book. Go on YetiBars.net and order as many as you want. They'll be right there for sale all the time. And Alex is always working on more books, so hopefully this is just the beginning of a great series.
Yes, man. And then a cartoon,
Netflix.
Yes.
That's how we're trying to go.
I love it, man. Well, dude, so dope officially meeting you, man. This is what it's about, for sure.
When you get done with this, hit me up when you get done with everything, okay, brother?
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Hey. I know Sasquatch. What's up, man? Deja vu, right?
Yes, all over again.
Good to see you. I remember, I always say it, but I remember asking for your autograph before all this, and you sent me some autograph stickers, and that kind of propelled this all,
Good.
Stickers go a long way.
How's your podcast today?
Oh, doing incredible, man. Yeah, the TikTok's blowing up, a couple new movies, documentary, We're camping at Cades Cove tonight, where Dennis Martin first started his camp out where he went missing. So I'm going to recreate his dad's manic search for him. So I came up here for a reason, But all this is the icing on the cake, man.
Good for you.
Very cool.
Glad you're doing it. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff, a lot of new designs.
And I love that. I always talk about this, man. The field guide to Bigfoot stick
This is
structures.
our 4th edition. So
I'm going to have to send some for the newest edition. Yeah, I'll hit your email.
Just give us a holler.
Yes, man. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
We're probably in the same shirts,
Yes.
Yes. Rustic Iron. Could you guys tell my Bigfoot and Non community where to find you guys and what you guys stand for?
We're Rustic Iron. We make custom handmade knives in leather. We do forged and stock removal. He is the forge master. He can forge out knives quicker than I can remove it from the grinder. And we have different sizes. We got neck knives, we got hunting knives.
And that's the information, guys. Charlie and Bill. Very cool. And I love the Sasquatch, and definitely you can create with your hands. You're a true magician, man. That's amazing.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
We're on Facebook, but we hope to have a website up and running as quick as possible.
Very cool. Well, Bigfoot and Non, this will be out in the next week. Hopefully some people will be coming your way.
Thank you,
yes.
sir. Thank you.
Nice meeting you guys. Very cool booth right there. Bigfoot search gear. Excuse me, guys. The Night Traveler. Bigfoot search gear, social distancing expert. Believe in Bigfoot. Very, very cool. Some cool woodwork. Truth is out there. Best believe it. Nice work, y'all. Where can they find you guys online?
I don't do anything online.
Hey,
Yeah,
more
maybe
respect,
like,
you know.
but, I have a shop on Wares Valley, tree art, chainsaw carvings.
Okay. The ones that will find it will find it.
That's right.
Just give them the cookies and you know they'll find it.
That's
Yes.
it, yeah.
Great work.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Magnets, ordnance. Very, very cool. Very cool. Wow, this is some creative artwork. This is some creative artwork, guys. This is really cool.
Well, buy one or 10.
I'm showing it to my people, you know.
Awesome.
The Bigfoot and non-community.
This is Ward Score.
3,000 people check this out. Where can they find you?
Oh my God, I'm not her. That's
Georgia.
her. I have no creative talent. I'm just here for moral support.
Hey, I love that. That's
the
just
artist.
as important.
We're right outside of Atlanta, and if you need to get in touch with me, I'm SherryW811@gmail.com.
Perfect, perfect.
Ward Score.
Yeah, this is very impressive.
They are actually, we have left them as natural as possible so that people can make their own birdhouses.
Yeah.
Some of them are lit, and they still have the seeds in them, so you can take the seeds out and grow your own.
Very, very cool.
Bird feeders.
Dang, that's creative, y'all.
Still got bread on the outside or inside, it doesn't matter.
We've got, it's one of my favorites. That is our Bigfoot Patriot.
Very cool.
Patriotic Bigfoot, I guess I should say. And we've also got our patriotic flag.
Yup, Gatlinburg. Yeah, these are magical.
These are all hand done, and she does them, every one of them.
Very impressive.
And they are sealed with a sealant so that they can actually be put outside.
Wow.
So they will last.
Definitely keep up the good work, guys. Yes. Oh, no problem. No problem. You too. Hey, guys. Doing good. E3 knives? Is that how it is? Awesome. Very cool. So they can find you E3 knives online, and you do knives and pretty much embroidery and just screen printing and everything. Oh, these are awesome. Dang, that's cool. The towels are awesome too. You can go outside, there's a bunch of sweaty people, you know? These necklaces are really cool. Look at that design on the face.
Thank you. I actually made.
That's
I carved the masters for the mold, made the molds, and then painted and assembled all of those myself. These are cast. These are hand carved. These are wood.
Those are amazing, man. The detail is incredible.
Thank you.
Wow. Those are awesome too. Fire shelters.
Let me get up here where you can see what I'm doing. These will strike a ferrocerium rod as good as anything out there. I'm messing up. If I can get it.
Yeah.
The iron pyrite.
Oh wow.
Most people do not realize you can get fire from the iron
Now I
pyrite.
know. Yeah.
And this is a piece of flint, but quartz, shirt, any rock with the most hardness of 7 or greater.
Dang.
And what's nice about these is the fact that they look like just a plain regular key.
Yeah, it fits in, man.
Yep.
That's incredible work. I'm gonna take a business card. Yes, thank you.
The QR code on the back. If you scan that, it will take you straight directly to my Facebook page if you're on Facebook.
Very cool. And look who we have. We have a celebrity appearance. Marie Demont. What is up? Can we get the hug on camera? Yes.
How you doing?
How was the VIP dinner last night?
Oh, it was awesome. I got there late, but it was great. Met Meldrum. I met everybody.
I saw all the pictures. They looked amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Did you fly in or drive?
I flew.
Nice.
I flew.
Where are you staying tonight?
The Gillette, right across from the convention center.
Cool. We're camping at Cades Cove.
Nice.
Yeah, the most haunted place in the Great Smoky Mountains.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Good for you.
Here's the author of On the Trail to Bigfoot, Mike Duplair. Some really cool evidence, tree structures, some pictures.
It's about 30 miles.
Knuckle print from Cambridge, Ohio, Salt Fork, my stomping grounds, Cumberland County in Tennessee. My foot does not compare at all. South Central Sasquatch right here. Very cool. Cam Buckner has narrated your book.
Yes, he has.
Very cool. I'm an author too. I wrote a couple of paranormal books. So author to author, you know, we spend a lot of time in the dark trying to enlighten the world, right? Very cool though. I like your guys' logo and just the whole get up. All the signs that are around are yours. Yep, very cool. I took a picture with the dogman.
That's my first dogman. I thought he turned up pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. People gonna enjoy it seeing me next to it. But this will be on my YouTube next week, so I'll try to send it to you, but keep an eye out too. Yeah, and you know, just search Smoky Mountain Bigfoot Conference in a week, and hopefully you'll find mine. But yes, here's his information, guys. Definitely see you guys soon. Have a good one, y'all. Another very cool booth. Koozies and coasters. Hey guys. What the sass. Nice booth, guys. So I had this question earlier. I guess I gotta ask you, what is the 3 stars for Tennessee? Like, what does it represent?
East, Middle, and West Tennessee.
Okay, that's very cool. See, I played Halo growing up, and that's triple kill. You know, that's that. So I see it on the license plates, and I'm like, all right. Yeah, I miss the old license plates, like the green style. You still see them once in a while. But you guys have some awesome stuff. Where can they find you online?
What the sass?
What the sass. Very cool. That'll be easy to find. Definitely. Here's their card. You can email them, find them on Twitter, Instagram. Win a Sasquatch flag. I like it. Let's put it on the moon.
And all you Master Chief lovers out there.
Yes. Halo 5 was cool. You know, Halo Infinite. It was a little.
Series? I know you saw the series.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. I've been waiting so long for it. You know, Peter Jackson was supposed to make us a movie. Maybe after, you know, the alternate Lord of the Rings universe.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have a good one, guys.
Good, brother. Good to see you.
Stay safe. What's up, guys? This is Sean and James from the Sasquatch Experience. How's your Tennessee trip going so far?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Heck yeah.
The people
I got a wicked sunburn.
Wow.
We got driver's tan and passenger tan, so we got to even out on the way home.
Very cool. Where are you guys coming out of?
Pennsylvania.
Very cool. I'm from Ohio originally.
All right, very nice.
Yes. Are you an Eagles fan or Steelers fans?
I'm neither. I'm a Browns fan.
Hey, go Browns! Dog pound, baby. Yeah, that was the answer I wanted. You know,
I'm a Browns fan. So.
I was a Browns season ticket holder, so we might have been at the same game back in the day. I moved to Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you had to give it up because you moved to Florida.
I go to every Browns away game down here. You know, Miami's gonna be this year, so I'm finally gonna hit that stadium.
Well, you're gonna love it.
Yes, but what brought you guys into the podcast Paranormal World?
Well, we've been doing the podcast since 2005, but I've been doing this research. This is my 28th year of research. So I've been doing this since I was 9 years old.
Wow. I
read John Green's book, Sasquatch, the Apes Among Us, and I was just hooked.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing a lot of field research in Pennsylvania, worked with the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Society, spent some time in Ohio with the plethora of Ohio researchers out there, right? I just love it, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Have you been to Washington, PA?
No, I haven't been to Washington.
They got the baseball team, the Washington Wild Things, and it's like a dogman legend out there.
Where's Washington? Is that Beaver County or?
It's close to Ohio and West Virginia, that Tri-County area. Yeah, near Wheeling. You know, like 40 minutes from Wheeling, but that corner. Very cool. But what's your guys' plan for the rest of the weekend? Are you guys gonna, hit the caverns or any, Smoky Mountain extremities?
Probably more moonshine tasting.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed that. So we like the moonshine here in Tennessee. Great moonshine.
What's the pigeon thing called again?
Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge. That whole strip down there looks amazing.
But we do want to get out
live
to some
shark,
of the
live
local...
gator.
Yep.
God knows what.
And they have Alcatraz East Museum
Just
too.
saw that,
Yeah, they have the beetle from Ted Bundy. They have the Bronco. They have the Bronco from O.J. Simpson in there.
That's fantastic.
Super cool.
All right, so we're going to check that out. I
Yeah.
want to get out to some of the, the Smoky Mountains, where we're at, right?
Yep.
I went to a chicken guy. That was the most thing I wanted. Guy Fieri. one of my favorites on TV. And like, I dragged him. He hated the whole experience. Like,
The food was good. It's just he had a thing for it.
Yeah.
It's great. The people here are fantastic. We must have had 13 or 14 people stop by and share stories with us.
Wow, already.
So, already. It's been a great experience. We're Sasquatch Experience. We love it.
That's amazing. The positive vibes, man. Well, good seeing you guys again. You can't wait till the next conference.
How about it?
Yes. The man, the myth, the legend. What is up, brother? Very cool to finally meet you, you know, in real life. And I'm a big fan of your work. You have definitely pushed the creative boundaries and, I don't know, inspired a lot of people to think outside the box. And like literally this calls out to me, man, when I saw the Grafted Monster. I don't think I'm going to that, but I'll be at Monster Fest. You know, I'm down in Florida, so I'm stuck in the swamp a lot of the time. But, you know, if the time's up, then heck yeah, because that's amazing. I'm jealous, or I envy the guys all in, like, the West Virginia area, because you just have so many conferences and good stuff to do. Yeah. And, but, you know, I'll make my way back to Ohio one day. I got my hands full down there. But what brought you to this strange stuff? You know, the cryptid community, paranormal world. Was it a real life encounter, or were you just into weird stuff?
I've just always been into weird stuff.
Yeah.
I've definitely had a UFO experience and maybe even a ghost experience, but never a Sasquatch one. That's the one that I'm grasping for.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Squatch Cop. Right when I saw that title, I was hooked, man. I thought it was very cool. But nice to meet you officially. We follow each other on Instagram, and it's cool that virtual friends become real friends.
That's true.
How's the week going, man?
Yeah, it's great. I tell you what, though, my fair Alaskan skin can't handle this heat. It is hot. And, you know, we've been having a hard time keeping hydrated. You know, we've been wanting to walk around, see the sights. And this heat's getting us. But we're almost at the end of our trip here. We've had a great time. We're having a great time at the conference. The conference looks like a big success. There's a lot of people here. But it's time to get back to Alaska.
Yeah, man. Hopefully one day I get to visit out there, because my favorite movie, 30 Days a Night. And I know that's not like, you know, 100% factual on how the weather works and stuff, but I'm sure there are some vampires out there where you guys are from.
I'll tell you a funny little anecdote about that movie. When that came out, I was going to the police academy, and I was in the police academy with a gentleman who worked in Vero, and we went to go see it together at the movie theater. So
wow.
That was cool. And of course, he got to telling me how inaccurate it was.
Yeah.
And all that. And of course, there's no sheriffs in Alaska either. It's all like municipal cops and state cops.
Very cool.
It was still a really cool movie. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the second one kind of faded off a little bit, but it was interesting. So could you walk us through the rest of you guys' table? I see some patches right here, which are very cool.
Yeah, we've got some patches here with our podcast logo, which were designed by my lovely wife, Tamara.
Great work.
And we've got some really cool little shot glasses here with the podcast logo on them.
Yes.
We've got pins, stickers, magnets. This is really cool. Everything's bigger in Alaska.
That's awesome.
And we've got the little 8-bit Bigfoot here.
Oh yeah.
Kind of getting in on the
I work at a retro store, so yeah, it's that's it, man. That's it. You guys got some ball caps?
Down there in the shirts.
Wow, I love the logo too. How it's simple, but it tells the point, man. You got a female and a male, and you don't even have to do that hard of shapes, man. That's beautiful. Simple speaks, you know. And let's just talk about the books real quick. What came first, Abandoned or Squatch Cop?
So Abandoned was my first book. I wrote that. I went on 2 expeditions into Port Chatham in 2018 and 2019. We did some filming for a documentary called In Search of the Port Chatham Hairy Man and the Alaska Triangle, which was on the Travel Channel.
Yep.
And so I did some research into the history of the place, talked to some people who lived there, and that combined with my expeditions, I just kind of rolled them up and wrote the book about it. It's the only book, as of right now, it's the only book on Port Chatham that's out there, nonfiction anyway. And then Squatch Cop just came out, and I just got done with it. I'm a retired police investigator. I was a police officer for 15 years up in Alaska. And this is kind of it's like a textbook, a guide on how to look for Bigfoot utilizing like forensic science and police methods.
Wow, that's next level, and that's how you expand the science of it, you know, and a true professional like you had experiences. Wow, that's cool to combine it all.
I did, yeah.
Cover to cover.
This is if you're into looking for Bigfoot, if you go out in the field, I think this is it's a must-have.
Very cool, very cool. And did you just publish through Kindle Direct?
Yeah, both of them I published them through Amazon.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's how I published my first 4 books. And, you know, us writers, you know, we spend a lot of time alone just trying to bring everything together, you know? It's very cool. Well, nice meeting you officially, man. It's so cool.
Awesome. Take care.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
We're here at Forest of Monsters booth. So official, bro. Nice to finally meet you, man.
My name is Michael, but I call my name Rick on YouTube show. So I can show you there's a footprints my cage on my seasons 2. This is from seasons 1, but you can check out my YouTube channel. And here's my picture sign. But I always do my motto, so like first attendee. And plus, more bonus videos coming soon with my friend and also Turtle Man.
Yeah.
If you want to see more Monster Hunters, season 1, season 2, season coming soon. I go everywhere, interviewing, advising, more different. Stay tuned. Check it out.
Heck yeah, brother. And you made these. I like it. So impressive.
I made that wood train on it.
Yeah.
And we're good with it.
And then you stamp it on top too. That's so cool, man. This is super dope. I really like this. It's tree knock, you know? And have you gotten some responses from it? Using them?
And I'm going to tell you my story, my encounter when I saw Bigfoot.
Yeah.
For the first time. When I was 8 years old, but some people don't believe all of it does. When I was 8 years old, I was in Tennessee starting out when my grandpa gave me a hot dog. And when I walk out of the woods, go in the woods, there's a bathroom. Then there's a father I saw branching on it, and I saw it stood in there. I don't know what it is. And my papa hollered at me. He's like, Michael, come up here. I was like, okay, just a second. And I turned around, just gone.
Whoa.
That was the last thing I seen. But like on my YouTube, I did more films. I seen more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titan. That's cool.
All over Tennessee.
Yeah, that's cool. And you've been hunting spearfinger too.
Well, I just basically had spirit, but Cherokee India told me to not go after. If you want to go after spirit figure, she was dangerous. Spirit figure is bad treason. Because spirit figure is like a dead wish.
Yep.
Just want that, but there's more different. You go challenge for different.
For sure. In October, you're going to come to Tennessee for the camp out?
Yeah, I'm going on October camping with Connor, Bigfoot Animals, Old Bear,
Yep.
and all other celebrations.
Manimal research.
Oh, one more. Daytona, August 26, 27, in Tennessee, Montana. We're going to have Bigfoot Festival with Turtle Man, Mountain Man, maybe Koi Dude, Lister Leg, all other famous celebrations. Yeah, I'll be there.
Heck yeah, brother. That's going to be so dope, man. Dude, keep killing it, brother. You guys are almost back to Florida, and you see some familiar sunshine faces.
Almost done.
Yes. How you doing, brother?
Very well. How's it going?
Oh, doing good, man. We're camping tonight. I've met some familiar faces, met some new people, you know, and of course, seeing you again, it all goes back to Lakeland.
Yeah, man. Tell you what, we were camping night before last, before we got to here. We were up by Sutton, right outside of Sutton, the Monster Museum and their Bigfoot Museum. So that was awesome. Little camping spot we had. They had not only a neighbor who had 2 Bigfoot encounters that he witnessed them around his property in the past years, but also we had a red orb. The owner of the place and his wife saw like this orb come down and float through the campsites, down the river, and all that stuff. So we've been finding some new places with
some heavy activity.
Cool stories.
Yeah, I want to make my way up to Sutton. I was on a video with the guy who like runs it and his main investigator, Les Odell, up there.
Yeah.
And he's a rad dude, you know.
All right.
So I can't wait to get back to my roots because that's where my grandparents are, the Wheeling, Ohio Valley, you know.
Cool, man.
And that's where the mounds are, man. That's where the giants are buried.
We're gonna keep going back there. We've already decided that campsite is gonna be a favorite of ours.
Yeah, that's a magnet.
We're gonna be coming back as much as we can.
I like it. And they can find you guys online, Monkey Skull.
That's right, Monkey Skull 6 on Instagram.
Very cool. The Green Tiki.
That as well. We have many names.
Hey, that's how I am too. However they can remember you, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. Going squatching. I like this with the UFO. Oh, and the serpent.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's an oldie black velvet.
Is there a Sasquatch hidden back there?
That one does not have one. The other two that just sold did.
That's awesome.
They had everybody.
Well, again, man, nice seeing you again.
Yeah.
Here I am with the legend herself, Finn and Flynn. Is everybody ready for this? You know, it's magic.
We're together again.
Very, very cool. You've been really hard working recently, doing a lot of narration. I know you're putting the pen to the paper and interviewing people, so you're the trifecta out here.
I am. I'm working really hard. I've got 2 books, so actually not that I wrote, but I'm narrating 2 books. One for D.A. Roberts, one for, well, maybe for D.A. Roberts, it depends, and one for a lady named Julia Yo. You can hear a chapter of that on Dixie Cryptid.
Very cool.
And of course, I've got my own channel, Neoma Finn, Open to Doubt. I've been doing some shorts, 1-minute videos. They've been a blast. They're just little snippets of strange things going on. Look for a few more of those. And I'm working on my X-Man videos now.
I'm so excited. Keep up.
And you and me, we need to get together and do a podcast together.
An episode, yeah. Finn and Flynn. I want a little cartoon after that. You know, we could save the world. That would be cool. What do you guys got planned for tonight or like the weekend? Are you doing anything fun like Tennessee wise?
I am headed to the swimming pool and I'm gonna soak. I am tired and I'm hot.
Yeah,
it's hot here.
It is so congested. Just the whole town. You got the river and the mountains, and you're like, oh, everybody's so close. But it's beautiful out here. That's for sure. I'm camping at Cades Cove tonight, the most haunted place is Smoky Mountains, and sadly the location where Dennis Martin's family started their camp before he went missing.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try looking for him out there, recreating his dad's frantic, search for him. So that's why I came up here. But this is all icing on the cake.
I am so looking forward to that one.
Thank you so much. And hopefully the world will be ready for it all. The earthquake's coming.
Yeah.
Yes. Buckeye Bigfoot, one of my favorite narrators and a huge inspiration. And you keep me busy when I'm busy at work too. So thank you for helping me survive my shifts.
You're quite welcome. Thanks for listening. I'm thrilled to meet you today, Connor.
You have a magical voice and a magical vibe. How did this all start for you?
Actually, the very first story that I ever told on my channel, the Blue Rock Bigfoot, actually happened to some cousins of mine by marriage. So I was intimately acquainted with that story when I was about 13 or 14 years old. And through them, I was able to meet some other people they had met through the years. And I got a collection of stories finally together, allowed to tell them. And I thought, well, I can do 1 story a week for about 3 months. I had 12 stories. If I don't get people sending me more stories in by then, channel's not going to fly. But to my surprise, they started rolling in. So
yes.
That was the birth of Buckeye Bigfoot.
And it's just been legendary ever since.
Thank you.
And now you're tapping. I know you've touched on other cryptids and stuff, but I liked how you're really going into like UFOs now. And let's see what's next.
I know. I've had a tremendous response from that. I've tried to keep the channel focused on Bigfoot only. And I have a lot of other interests that, as my husband will tell you, I just fell down the rabbit hole today and I got started, I was all on Loch Ness Monster today, or what about those hikers in Russia, or so I'm seriously thinking about starting another channel called Down the Rabbit Hole.
Wow. If you ever need some co-hosting,
I know who I will call.
Yes.
Right.
That Buckeye blood,
That's right. Fellow Buckeyes are always good to count on.
For sure. So you're down in the Cincinnati area. Is there any kind of weird stories down there that you can enlighten us on?
I do know there have been a lot of reports from that area, not so much lately, but 80, 100 years ago there were a lot of things. I think there were some back in 2003, 2004, someone near Anderson, I think, said they saw a Bigfoot. Cincinnati is so populated, we don't have many cryptids. We have a couple that say there were some up by Houston Woods in Butler County. Actually in Hamilton County, not so much. You start moving into Butler and Warren counties above it, you still got a lot more wildlands, you got a lot more farmlands, and you're going to have natural habitat for cryptids. You've got food, you've got water, you've got concealment and forests, and all the things you need for something to stay hidden and stay fed. You find them up there. Not so much in downtown Cincinnati, of course.
Very true.
Yeah, they have a lot of ghost stories in Cincinnati.
In the tunnels of the fallen subway system.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, Cincinnati has a whole subway system that has been languishing since I think about the 1930s or something. I don't remember the whole story. But people have paid a fortune to have people from the city take them down. And it is incredible. It's Art Deco. It's beautiful, a lot of it. And for some reason, the city has never went forward. I think World War II started, and they never finished the tunnels.
Wow.
So it's really creepy. A lot of stories. Really neat. Fascinating.
That's cool. I love how we were like finishing each other's sentences. I love that, you know. That's what's so cool with like cryptid researchers, and when you're from the same place, like it all aligns. It's so meant to be.
Well, you have a lot of the same passions, and you know, we read a lot of the same things. We follow a lot of the same people. It's kind of natural that way.
It is natural. You know, the energy finds itself. Energy's eternal. It's never created or destroyed.
I agree. It just reverberates.
It always exists.
That's right.
Well, this will exist forever, and that is for sure. And where absence of proof is not proof of absence.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Very cool. Such a legendary day. Oh my gosh.
Thanks, Connor.
Yes. And Buckeye Bigfoot. I feel like that's, you know, pumping in my heart and soul. Thank you for representing. And people that love you and, you know, are a big fan of you, now they carry the Buckeye, you know. And like I was asking, oh, you're from Ohio? They're like, no, we're from North Carolina.
Oh my God, I had somebody from Ohio today that I spoke with. They're a member of my Sasquatch. 2 hours later, they're dragging another couple over. They're like, these people are from Ohio and they've never heard of you. I'm going to fix that. And he did. He brought them over, and it was incredible. So, yeah, the Buckeye thing runs strong.
For sure. And I want to say as well, you, Cam, and Leslie, of course, from Cryptid Canada. You guys are all incredible. And when I was working on my books, you know, I write it firsthand, my encounters, my investigations. Sometimes when I'm writing it, I mentally, like, you know, tell myself like I'm writing it to you, you know? So honestly, you guys, like, just existing have created like a landscape for more to exist. So thank you. Like, so much is going to just happen because of you guys trailblazing, and I'm going to be loud and proud with the rest of it, and you guys definitely are a big influence for it.
You brought a lot of new energy into this genre, and that's always a good thing. I know a lot of people want to dominate certain fields. This is a field that I think benefits tremendously from new people and new blood and new energy and new thoughts and new views, new questions, new mysteries. And some people don't like that. I like that, and I know Cam likes that. So.
Heck yeah, and that's why I feel right at home in the cool corner out here. You know?
Is this the cool corner?
This is the cool corner. I have declared it, yes.
Welcome to the cool corner.
all the coolest people are finding their way here, you know?
And don't be fooled. It's only dead right now because I think it's lunchtime and there's a speaker. But earlier you couldn't see to the walls.
Yup.
It was so thick with people here.
And you could feel the vibrations for
gosh,
sure.
Yeah. So, all right.
Thank you so much. History is made.
You're welcome, Connor. Thank you.
Thank you. I am here with Kerry Arnold from Bigfoot Odyssey. A legend, man. Very cool to meet you in real life.
Oh, it's good to meet you, man. I was just as excited to meet you.
I heard you're on quite the adventure right now. You're heading out west?
This is just a stop on the way. Yeah, we're heading to Arkansas for 3 days to film with Pam and Paul. We're going to tell their story. For us, the most important thing, as important as the evidence, which is so scarce, is the narrative. Because that's all we have. So if we can tell the story with credible people in the place where these things happen, then that's how we think it advances the subject. So that's what we're doing.
1,000,000%. And I think it's very important keeping that same energy, going to the location, even if it is months after it, because those spots are marked for a reason. I think these creatures habituate these sites and they come back. So you're onto something for sure.
Well, these people have ongoing stuff. So yeah, we're
there. Yeah.
And that's who we really look for.
Very cool. And you guys just got done with Donnie Miller. Anything wild happened over there?
Yeah, had some crazy stuff go on there.
Yeah.
As soon as we got there, that kind of threw us off, and it threw me off anyway.
It's a weird place.
Hard to prepare for that place.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Well, how does it compare to down south in South Florida where you guys are?
Oh, the woods are completely different, man.
Huh.
So the difference from South Florida to where Donnie's is mostly palmettos. Especially at night, palmettos don't hold heat. It's easy for things to hide out there. But thanks to Mark Zaskey and his strategies, man, we're catching them down there.
You've brought them out of their hiding.
Yeah, well, we did. Anything that we do is on the coattails of crypto reality. What they did for 7 years in Outcast, man, that stuff just worked. And it's an extremely unique situation because it's not going out after them. You go there and here they come.
Yup.
Because times they're ready for that.
I think it's a unique energy about him and his wife too. There's something with that love, passion, laughing. Those creatures are magnetized to that.
They pay a lot of attention to melody.
Yep.
They really do.
Very interesting. Well, Kerry, good luck on your adventures.
Thanks, John.
And hopefully we are sharing some soon enough, man.
Yep.
Thank you, brother.
Good, bro.
Good rolling into you. Here I am with Mark Zaskey of Crypto Reality, a South Florida legend. What's up, Mark?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Oh, doing good. I love your techniques. You think outside the box. You're pushing the science forward. You're drawing connection with nature and these beings. That's what I'm all about. It's less about tech. Yeah, it's important to have the right equipment, but it's about the connection, about nature, about you, about who you are going into the forest. And what do you? How has that led to your success over the last 7 years?
Well, you know, we just kind of stuck with it, and no matter what anybody said, we listened to what the data said every time we came out of the field. You know? So we just kind of, when we went in the field initially, was when we really started to figure out that like none of the stuff we were seeing was talked about, and so we started documenting that. And as a result of documenting that, it led us in a completely different direction than probably most research groups. So we were able to start documenting the creatures like on camera after probably a short period, maybe a month.
Wow.
We already started capturing on film because they're in these areas. And it's like interesting because I'd been in those areas for 30 years and really wasn't paying attention enough. And now it's like, when you go in and you really pay attention, you start seeing all the signs, and they were probably there all along the whole time.
Yep.
You're just oblivious.
100%. Do you think there's any connection between mounds or some of these electrical grids, ley lines? You know, is there any mounds near your research locations?
Yeah, we have the largest mound city south of the Appalachians where we research.
Wow.
And it's got a history of Native American tragedy in the area where they were hunted by the U.S. government. Even before that, when they got there, there's stories from the Seminoles in this exact area. So, the place has a history for about 12,000 years. Archaeologists dug up what they're calling the archaic ones in Florida in this exact area, and it was a mound city. There's been all kinds of activity there. We get a lot of phenomenon out there as well.
100%. And of course, you know, the eye in the sky is always keeping an eye on all that as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, have a good one. Stay safe, man. Such a cool time meeting you and Kerry this weekend.
Yeah.
Stay safe on the road and keep just spreading the word, because like you said, screw what all of them say. We are building the science. We are bringing people closer to the truth, and that's what it's about.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. I am here with the legend himself, Cam from Dixie Cryptid. Nice to finally meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Nice to finally meet you.
Yes. We're Yeti Bar brothers, you know?
We are. We're the Yeti brothers.
And you were a big influence on me, you know, starting my writing career. Well, actually getting it into gear, I should say. Because listening to your stories and hearing your narration and then your Steve Lilly journals, dude, I feel like that is like a PG version of my life, you know? I'm not out there like hunting them down, but I'm hunting them down, you know?
Yeah.
But man, how did you get started in this radio world? Because you are an icon now.
Just, I had some time on my hands. I've always enjoyed telling stories. I love reading, and so I thought I would narrate a few stories just as kind of a gag. They put it on YouTube, and people seem to like it, so I just kept doing it. So here we are almost 4 years later.
Yeah, man, you've spread so much awareness. You know, even the stories, of course, you can't 100% confirm or deny them, and I love when you play around with people teasing you about that,
Sure.
You know? But just spreading the awareness and reading the stories, people can draw conclusions and draw correlations from your 4 years of hard work and finally come to conclusions, and I love that. You're just giving us more data to work with, and it's definitely brought me down some rabbit holes.
So here's what, if we've accomplished anything, number one, we've provided entertainment for people in the audio format. But number two, probably 60 to 70% of my audience to the podcast on YouTube has no interest in Bigfoot, yet they love good stories. And so, in effect, we've brought in maybe 50, 60,000 people in closer to the topic of Bigfoot, which I think is pretty cool. And they've gotten interested in it. Most of them still probably just enjoy the stories. But there are people who are aware. I've talked to people here today who've said they've started researching and learning and digging just from listening to my podcast. And then they go from my podcast to others, and they just have a great time with it. So I consider that a pretty good success.
For sure. And the fact that you are like a godfather of this, you have Neoma Finn, Nance from Buckeye Bigfoot, you're definitely very well open to me. I just appreciate your hard work and your openness, and you're just such a cool guy. You got the best voice for narration.
And good looking.
And good looking, yeah. And you like good college football teams.
That's
and
right,
and I'm sure you're a good fisherman too with your Costa hat, Well, if you're not busy tomorrow, stop by Cade's Cove and see what I'm up to on my wild search for the wild man and some of the missing people out there. But thank you so much for the interview and just spreading awareness out there and just making the weird a little less weird so we can just talk about it a little bit more openly. And that's where we gain ground.
It's a pleasure being affiliated with the energy source of the whole topic. Connor, you're it.
Yes, thank you so much, man. I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of us, man. Many stories to be told, many investigations, and many lives to be touched,
It's not fun. It's really not worth doing.
100%. That's the only reason I do it, because it doesn't pay very well for me.
Thanks, buddy.
Later, brother. Very cool booth right here. Black's Cryptid HQ.
I ordered
Mothman.
from my hot dog, and I went home, and I'm like thinking that's not going to be fun. So I call him back, and I'm like, hey, can you add to
Violin Creations. Sebring, Florida, Sunshine State. That's where I am too. Oh yeah. I am in Mariana, in the Panhandle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the squatchiest part. Right by Mireya State Park, where they filmed Finding Bigfoot.
Don't forget north of Lakeland, the Green Swamp.
Oh yeah, the Green Swamp, for sure. I have a lot of footage in the Green Swamp.
I have a friend that saw one in Plantation, Florida. He saw it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the Green Swamp, connects to Ocala through the tunnels too.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
Very cool. Have a good one, guys. BigfootTalk.com. Very cool. Very cool. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. Oh, nice. You guys got some evidence here too.
Oh yeah.
This is for my YouTube, Bigfoot Anonymous. I am a researcher, author, extraordinaire, enthusiast, however you want to define it,
It's awesome, man.
So it's very cool to see other passionate people,
Appreciate that.
So BigfootTalk.com, are you guys a podcast or just,
Podcast.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, we will definitely check you out. Look for me, all right? And this will be on YouTube, Bigfoot Anon.
Thank you.
No problem, y'all. Hey, guys, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. I like that Bigfoot with Sasquatch. That's some crazy hair on that thing. I love that. That was a journey, like going down. Yeah, that's a Sasquatch, all right. She's the wild woman. There's a cool story down in Florida where I'm from, Tate's Hell Swamp. He was in the swamp for 7 days, and he said that an Amazonian wild woman took care of him. I think it was the Sasquatch.
Awesome.
Yes. So that's you guys' brand, the Sasquatch?
Yep.
Very cool.
I'll say, I'm not sure I want to keep watching. Check out Gift.
Wow.
It's called Gift.
And you're the author. Very cool.
And it's just, I think it was like a...
I hope my viewers check it out, because especially a lot of them do have kids, and this looks like it's perfect. Meet Lily. She's got a pretty name.
3 hours too long.
And then I've got another
We'll check it out. We definitely will.
week or so.
Well, it's a pleasure talking to you. Nice Thank to talk you. to you.
I'm going to be reading it online.
Wow, very cool.
So please take a card.
Heck yeah. We have a podcast too, Paranormal Highway, so if you get reached out by some crazy, wild people, it might be us,
Awesome.
Keep spreading the good vibes, y'all. The phone stands are sick too.
They're very functional.
Meet Lily the Sasquatch. That is cool. Yeah. I need to find me a girl like her. Thanks, guys. What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, we got a double whammy here. Yes. Well, I'm Connor from Bigfoot Anonymous. I'm just trying to highlight all the tables and see what's what here. How is your guys' vacation and business trip going?
Not too bad. The conference has been quite a success.
Heck yeah. Where are you guys coming from?
Shockton, Ohio.
Oh yeah, I love Coshocton, man. My grandparents are from Bellsville, Ohio, so not too far. Bel Air, that whole area, Ohio Valley has more than like 2,500 mounds, and I definitely think there's a correlation between these ancient deities and the things in the sky, things in the ground, man, and us from the Buckeye State. You know, we're just existing, and we have to coexist with these things.
Right.
You guys have an awesome table. Yeah, I love that. The eyes are right there too. The combination between Pittsburgh, Cleveland, all the way down to Cincinnati, there's a huge line. A lot of people say that's a triangle of itself of strange stuff, and that's where a lot of Mothman sightings happen. It's very cool, and it's cool to see a couple, you know, Buckeye pride down here.
Well, she's from the Mothman area.
The Mothman area. I grew up, you know, fishing on the Ohio River with my grandfather. There's stories of the muck mermaids, you know, on the Indiana side, mermaids in the Ohio River, and then up in the bridge, you got the flying humanoid creature, and then, yeah, in the swamps, you got the wild man, the grass man, the boogers.
Exactly.
Very cool.
You're talking about this one.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm going to be at Monster Fest in 2023. I think that will be my next time I go back home to Ohio, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Be there too.
Well, I will see you there. Hopefully we're next to each other in the vendor alley, you know?
We can hope so.
We'll have a safe trip, guys, for sure.
Thank you.
Say hi to Ohio for me. Connor Flynn. Ayo! Yes. Dude, long time coming, man. I'm a big fan of your show and just your vibe. And you're really breaking ground in this cryptid community. And
I appreciate it.
And podcasts have exploded over the last 10 years. What kind of, you know, got you into it?
My own experiences, actually.
Wow.
And I wanted to document some local things in the Southeast where I'm from. I was born and raised in Georgia, so I wanted to start documenting as many of those as I could from the Southeast, and then it's expanded to across the pond. So talk to people from everywhere. We got to get you on the show, man.
100%, man. Strangeness all correlates, and I believe in magic, and just it's inside of us, our eternal energy. And when you really just harness it, good things happen. You find what you need to, and all your needs are met in abundance, and all the paths will be led. You know.
Absolutely.
You have any plans in Tennessee? You know, during this weekend?
Just the conference.
Got you.
I'm out of here on
Not hitting any caverns or spooky stores down the strip, you know.
All business, and then I'm back to North Carolina to produce more shows.
Heck yeah, man. I'm definitely looking forward to those. The Scape or Swamp is a really cool place in the Carolinas, or it gets mixed between, you know, a lizard man, a reptilian type creature, and a Bigfoot. Do you think that they are crossbreeding, or do you think it's misidentification?
You know, I tend to think most of that stuff is probably misidentification.
Yeah, definitely. Because when you're scared, you start seeing things and it all blurs together. But I definitely believe that these creatures are mingling and coexisting out there as well. And who knows? I'm here with my Bigfoot Journey. One of the coolest booths here. You guys have pillows, colors, and shot glasses. So it is a party over here. What got you interested in, you know, characters and this strangeness?
I'm a 35-year veteran in drawing caricatures out of Nashville, Tennessee, so it's my livelihood. And being a self-employed artist, whenever I'm really interested in something, I tend to try to figure out a way to supplement my income.
Yeah.
And a couple of years ago, I met a young lady behind you named Lori Wade, and she got me into this crazy world of Bigfooting. And in 2 years, I've been on like 11 expeditions.
Wow.
Started this blog website by BigfootJourney.com, and where whenever we come back from one of the expeditions, there's something nuts to write about, draw about.
And yeah, the fact that you can write it and draw it really brings it to life. Yeah. You know, I'm an author myself, but I can't really draw. So the fact that you can, you know, bring it a vision to life, that's some special. Where did you work and do characters at?
I started at a little place called Opryland USA in Nashville, Tennessee in the 80s. And then I did them at Universal Studios and Six Flags and SeaWorld and up in Philly and the boardwalks in New Jersey.
Oh, everywhere then.
Yeah, but we're back in Tennessee now, and I'm out in Nashville. So people just call me and say, come draw at my party or whatever.
Very cool. Have you a big Tennessee Titans fan?
No, I'm an Eagles fan.
Oh wow. Well, you know,
You
Tennessee
hear the part
Titans.
about Philadelphia.
Hey, I hear you. But Tennessee, you know,
No, Titans are awesome.
it's Bigfoot related too. You know, that's how I see it. They're the mascot for all of this. So that's the angle I take on the Tennessee Titans. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. You know, the dog pound, and the elf. You know, it used to be an elf. So even the sports logos are a little bit of insight. So it's really cool that maybe you can, you know, give your little secrets of the truth in your art, man. Special. Any final words for the people?
Keep it bloggy.
I love that, man. Well, they will find you, My Bigfoot Journey. A lot of cool stuff. Definitely check them out online. Mick Bigfoot. That is funny. That is their PayPal. Tip them up. Tip them up. Yeah. And tip me too.
Thanks, bro.
No problem. I love the stuffed native art pillow. That's incredible. Wow. Some homemade soap. Oh, these are awesome too.
He designed all of the artwork for
Those are really cool. Those are really cool. Wow. Here's the Outcast Paranormal booth. We got Stacy, Josh, and Emmett, and of course Josh's better half. And they're discussing some dogman evidence. Super cool. In the moment. Check out these casts. This giant footprint was not far from where I lay my head at night. These ones are really cool too. A variety of different animals.
Last time I was at his place, we was arguing.
Beasts.
This was in Ohio? Yes. Wow. Southeast Ohio. So Tim and I are arguing about this.
Wow, the stars have aligned and history is being made. Sawdust, Beast, and Bigfoot Anon. What is up, Mark? I'm just so glad you're here.
Man, I turned around and spotted you, and I said, "There's Connor." I said, "This is fantastic. I cannot believe that you drove up here from Florida. I didn't even know that you were coming."
Yup, through the night, Flat Rock and I, made our decision, and we arrived bright and early this morning, man.
Awesome.
Magical.
Awesome.
I honestly think I'm moving this clip to the very front because that energy and intro, we came from opposite sides of the country and stars aligned and we're here now, man. I'm super excited. Hopefully we get to camp here soon, like in the next 6 months or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Hey, I'm down in Florida. You're out in Memphis. We can unite in maybe Buckeye, Arkansas, or somewhere weird. That could be like.
There many times. I can show you many places.
I want to go to LBL with you too because that's one bucket list spot for me. And you have had encounters there, have a lot of history, and you just know the spots, man.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Well, dude, thank you so much for this. And again, thank you for having such a platform with open-mindedness and allowing, crazy researchers who think outside the box to come on the show and you meet us halfway. And that's what it's about, man. And thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Connor.
Hopefully Larry finds this too. Later. There's one of my favorite researchers, Dr. Mireya Mayor. She has discovered primate species and she was a cheerleader for the Miami Dolphins. Very cool. Very cool. Dr. Jeff Meldrum. Definitely a bucket list to meet him. He is the pinnacle of the Sasquatch research. There's Ronny Leblanc, a very cool author and cryptid researcher. And he's also on Expedition Bigfoot. Very open-minded, very cool dude. Very cool. Russell Acord. He is definitely one of the most inspiring Bigfoot researchers out there because he has no quit. He just goes out in the forest. He's not scared of a thing. Just pedal to the metal. Great work. There is the Arcadia Space Needle. And right over there is the chairlifts to the top and the Sky Bridge. Very famous here in Gatlinburg. Very cool. We are here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, which is full of strange mysteries, hidden treasure, and sadly missing people. There's tons of stories of cryptid creatures, evil curses, forgotten cabins and graveyards. And this is the Mecca. It's awesome riding down the dragon's tail. But man, is it dangerous.
Right through the mountain.
That's real really cool.
Flesh of the unguided and non-believers fuel this void.
Hey, I'm Connor from Bigfoot Anon, and I'm always on the hunt for the next big adventure. When you're on the trail for long hours, you build up quite the stench, enough to drive any skunk ape or yeti away. Luckily, I'm on the quest now for the solution to all my problems. Yeti Bars. They do exist. Available in tons of different scents and fragrances. Check out YetiBars.net for more and use my code BA10 for a special offer. Clean like a beast. Yeti Bars!